You're watching the 2022 World Lacrosse Women's World Championships on ESPN. Today we've got the Haudenosaunee against Japan here at United Stadium in Towson, Maryland. Taking a little bit of a look at what to expect. This tournament been around since 1982. The USA, two-time defending champion, has dominated, including last night. If you're watching the video, what a tremendous game. Here's Charlotte North, Queen of the North, takes the shot, opens the scoring. Marie McCool follows. And then finally, Sam Apuzzo as the USA dominates. Good game. They win 16-11. And welcome in. I'm Jamie Watson, thrilled to bring you the World Lacrosse Championships here today. We've got a great matchup for you. We have the number 9 seed, Japan, taking on the number 12 seed, Haudenosaunee. Our players to watch, Lois Garlow, number 18, out of Niagara University. Her junior year, she led the team in goals with 49 and assists with 19. And for Team Japan, Kokoro Nakazawa, number 11, out of Louisville University, 12 goals and 10 assists for her this season at Louisville. And we'll have the opening draw right after the break. Stay tuned.
Every player knows the skills you learn on the field can be the foundation for anything you choose to do in life.
Thank you for the sweat, the tears, the pride, and for the celebration we share.
When I reach for a stick, it's like I'm shaking hands with history. Thank you for connecting me to a greater community.
It's more than a game to me. It's a gift to be a positive force in young athletes' lives. And I'm thankful I can help the next generation develop a love for the sport.
When I was his age, those moments on the field meant everything. Thank you for giving us a way to stay connected, even as they get older.
We're growing beyond goals on the field.
And our futures are united.
You give me the opportunity to fuel aspirations
And to ignite potential.
So thank you, Lacrosse.
For inspiring me to be me.
We are better
Safer.
and wiser together.
And we're building a stronger future for everyone.
It's coming. The world is coming to San Diego. 30 nations, 30 teams. Only one will be crowned world champion. There's nothing like playing for your country. This is the pinnacle of sport. Be here as legacies are forged and history is made.
And welcome back, Lacrosse fans, to Johnny Unitas Stadium. You're looking live at Johnny Unitas Stadium Field. We're going to take a quick look, and there is Yoko Shibata, the Japanese head coach, the number 9 seed. Had a lot of success here. And there is Elizabeth Bevel, the Haudenosaunee head coach. And the players are taking the field right now. And there's Jalen Jimerson on the sidelines. I was caught a little bit by surprise, but she is out with a foot injury. But Jalen will be back, I think, in no time. 11 goals, 7 assists for Jalen. Plays 3 seasons at Syracuse. Sister plays on the Canadian team. Allie Jimerson. I don't know about all of you at home, but I certainly got chills listening to the Iroquois national team. The women are known as Haudenosaunee, and that anthem, Lacrosse, as many of you know, the originator, the creator's game, It's really special for the Iroquois Nation and the Haudenosaunee, and we'll look at their championship history. 3 appearances in this championship. Their best finish was 7th, and there's a good look at, again, Coach Liz Bevel. They're looking to do much better than finish than 12. I can tell you for a fact Liz Bevel is one of the best and most competitive coaches I know. She's a D2 coach at Lemoyne, who had a fantastic year this year, made the championships or the NCAAs. And we are about set to go here. The draw control for game 2. There are 10 teams playing today. I hope you're tuning in somewhere on the SPN platforms over the next 10 days, enjoying international women's lacrosse. And Haudenosaunee gets the first draw, but a nice stick chip by Japan, and they will set up first. Everybody getting set. Japan in white, moving right to left on your dial, and Haudenosaunee, the Iroquois women's national team, in all purple, moving left to right on your screen. Free position shot for Japan, and a nice pass. They're going to work it around, get their feet wet, so to speak. Everyone just all abuzz here. Great opening ceremony, great game last night. Thanks for joining us today. Across the zone pass, the 11-meter arc. It's a little crowded in there right now, as you can see. And that shot attempt failed. Quick stick shot fell out of the stick, and here comes Haudenosaunee. I know you're practicing saying that at home. I know I was. Setting up on the attack in purple. Try to get you as many numbers and names as I can. I am high, sky high here at Johnny Unitas Stadium. The best view in the house. Haudenosaunee tried to get on the scoreboard first here. Ball behind cage. Roll dodge left. That's Taylor Frink with the ball. She gives it up. And that'll be a free position shot for number 19. That's Jacqueline Lazor. We'll see a lot of her today. And again, pretty easy save there. We've talked about changing levels, making the goalkeeper think. You watch Charlotte North, she lifts that head high, fakes the stick high, and goes low. And here comes Japan, and there's a shot wide right from the Haudenosaunee goalkeeper. Number 22, that's Paige Crandall. She's the goalkeeper at Lemoyne, where Liz Bevel is the coach. Japan will work it around. That's number 5, Maya Taga. Some good, quick ball movement by Japan. Oh, here's a doorstep and an easy goal. Bounce shot right by Paige Crandall. Just, again, got lost. The Haudenosaunee got lost on that defensive assignment. And that would be number 11, Maya Fuji scoring. Here's your replay, wide open. Slide came a little bit late. Japan takes an early 1-0 lead. Beautiful day here in Towson, Maryland. Warming up a little bit here at this 2 p.m. start. It's about 85 degrees, a little bit warmer down on the field. We saw in the first game, Italy and the Czech Republic, which the Czech Republic did win, all timeouts were used. Each coach gets 2, and if you don't use them, you lose them. So I think they're using them mostly to get a break from the heat, which is wise. And here comes Haudenosaunee. As the sub comes onto the field. Taylor Frank behind the cage, gives it up. Okay. And there's a save by the Japanese goalkeeper. Number 3, that's Runa Fujita, the Japanese goalkeeper. As Japan works the ball very methodically. Remember, folks, Japan seeded number 9. They are a top 10 team in the world. Also remember, no shot clock, taking their time. Great pass and a great goal by Japan. And they take an early 2-0 lead. That would be number 16, Haudenosaunee. Beautiful cut. And a beautiful goal. So as I was saying, no shot clock. We're gonna look at some rule differences in a little bit here, but for the most part, very similar to NCAA lacrosse. Only 10 players in international, 12 in the NCAA. Draw control, we see 6 players inside the restraining circle. Draw control, important in any level, and Haudenosaunee comes away with another draw control and gets the ground ball. They will set up, and I'm sure they're thinking about somebody's going to have to step up for Jalen Jimerson, who is on the sideline with a foot injury. Virginia Tech's Jacqueline Lorette Lazor is perfectly capable. I suspect we'll see a lot of her, as well as Lois Garlow. Great shot! That is a terrific shot by Ivy Santana. Ivy playing her college ball at UAlbany under Katie Rowan Thompson. Has done a terrific job in that program. Ivy out of Irving, New York. And we're already going to see an early timeout. It's warm. So I believe it's a scheduled water break, and correct me if I'm wrong, but I don't believe anybody will be charged a timeout, right? So good. I love when they do this. It's so important, folks, to keep these players hydrated. Let's go ahead while we're here. Take a quick look at these rule differences. The international versus the NCAA. We talked about the player difference. Also, in the restraining line, it's between, it's 6 versus 7. The possession clock, that's huge. There is none. I believe in 4 years there will be an 11-meter fan, no 12-meter, no 8-meter. I also like that. The timing is a bit different. Basically in the fourth quarter, I think the most important is stoppage time with 2 minutes to go in the game. And there's a quick look at the rule differences. And for lacrosse fans out there, you'll get used to them quickly. There's a look at Ivy Santana, our goal scorer. All you parents at home, make sure your kids are hydrating and even pre-hydrating before the big game on hot days. Not too bad here, though. I mean, at least the air temperature hasn't hit 90 yet, to my knowledge. And the draw control, here we go one more time. And the ground ball, terrific feed there for the Haudenosaunee to set up shop. Waiting for their substitute to come on the field. We talk about it, but fundamentally, just it's really important to make those good quality passes so you're not wasting extra time. Great cut. Oh, tried the behind the back shot. Unlucky, but we'll get a free position shot. That's Lindsay Miller, I believe, number 5. And Lindsay will give it up here. See some very creative set pieces off of free position shots where you're not going 1v1 against the goalie. And, you know, we've seen this a couple times now on the picks. You've got to stop. No moving picks, also known as an illegal screen. And here comes Japan. Good idea to let the ball do the work for you, folks. Let that throw the ball 40 yards so you're not running with it, using up all that energy. Let the ball do the work. As Japan sets up with a 2-1 lead here early in the first. And there's a shot right off the face guard of Paige Crandall. Seemed absolutely not bothered by that at all. Watch this, right off the noggin. Good save by Paige. Here comes Haudenosaunee. Again, right idea, just execution not there. Isn't that the way in sports sometimes? Your mind and body say one thing, but it just doesn't translate sometimes. But that's why we practice, we keep at it. But make no mistake, these are the best players in the world right here in our backyard. 30 nations. Make sure you tune into ESPN and ESPN Plus, ESPN2, all the platforms, and catch all of the action over the next 10 days. Another good save by the Japanese goalkeeper, Runa Fujita. Last night, if you were able to watch the USA-Canada game, which I did, I saw one of the most amazing goals, so fun. Dana Doby, I mean, she's just been doing it for so long for Team Canada. If you haven't seen that shovel shot, you have got to see it. No look, upper 90, just absolute trust in her stick and where she is on the field. You can't teach that. Here comes Japan. Shot and pings off the crossbar of that 6x6 frame of the goalkeeper. Listen to this. I love it. Got the best production crew in the world giving you that. Here they are getting set in their set offense, their set piece. Japan in white. Great help defense by Haudenosaunee. Covering. But you saw the Japan get into that, squeeze into that zone area. Terrific pass, just dropped it. Again, great idea, not great execution. Paige Crandall with the ball for Haudenosaunee. Oh, already got rid of it, and here they go on the clear. That's Allison Trice, number 33. Played at Syracuse. Now Pittsburgh, can't miss her with those golden boots. Haudenosaunee with the ball behind cage. They're down 2-1. Good defense, really tight fit there. Japan able to jump in and intercept. And remember, anytime a stick head goes anywhere near the head, there will be a whistle. Remember, they're not wearing helmets. Got to protect the players. Oh, terrific cut. Who says lacrosse isn't physical? Watch this replay. It is very physical. And do you see the full extension of those arms? That's a problem. Keep your elbows bent. They're less likely to call. But once those arms extend and you push, free position shot for Japan. Looks like number 16, one of the goal scorers today, and that is Monica Jones. Oh, terrific pass. I believe we're going to get a card here. Our first one for today. Now that is how you fake. Number 17 from Japan, Miho Sakurai. Beautiful head fake, changed the levels, and then promptly got clocked. But apparently the penalty was on Japan, maybe for charging perhaps, and she will end this first quarter in the penalty box. Haudenosaunee will be a woman up. Wow, just a great pass, almost great finish behind the back. And there's the horn. The first quarter has ended. What a quick first quarter. And head coach, we're going to roll out. Enjoy these images. We'll be right back.
The all-new Hot Pocket, a hybrid pocket, is designed to create the ultimate sweet spot for consistent performance and increased durability. It aims to be preferred pocket of Team USA defender Lizzie Olsen. Stop by Enhancing Games Group to give it a try. Enhancing Games is a proud sponsor of the U.S. Women's National Team. Play huge.
And welcome back in, Lacrosse fans. There is Baltimore, Maryland's Inner Harbor. Scenic, beautiful, our hometown, about 25 miles south of Towson University. And there's our score right now. Japan leads Haudenosaunee 2-1. As we take a look at Japan, seeded number 9, folks, they're good. Their world champion history, 7 appearances, that's a lot. Best finish is 5th. They're ranked 9th now. In 2017, they finished 9th, and that's where they get their number 9 ranking now. It's so great to see all these young women, some not so young. I believe there's a 51-year-old playing for Sweden. Tekla Jackson, I love it. And her daughter is on Sverige, the Swedish team. Can't wait to do that game. But for now, draw control. Haudenosaunee. A pair of 2s in the middle. Risa Suzuki and Maya Scanlon. And that's number 12, Winter Jock. Bringing the ball down, giving it up for Haudenosaunee as we start the second quarter here at Johnny Unitas Stadium. She tried a shovel shot, didn't quite have her feet set. And that's because there was good defense by Japan. Again, Haudenosaunee comes in ranked 12, and that's number 3 in goal, Runa Fujita. I noticed Maiko Iwato was practicing in between quarters, the backup keeper for Japan. No changes made yet there. They lead 2-1. Waiting for their sub to come on. Three-second violation. I can hear that from up here. White will maintain possession of the ball. Oh, that was a terrific pass underneath. Doorstep goal for Japan. And that's number 7. Oh, she's calling no goal. Let's take a look. Was it side netting? The officials will huddle together to determine. It was a goal. Okay, that's what we want. We need them to get together and make the right call. And frankly, the official in front of the goal had a little bit better. Let's take a look at it ourselves. This could be a better angle. Yep, there's the ball sitting in the goal as Paige Crandall from Haudenosaunee retrieves it. Japan takes a 3-1 lead, and that goal will be credited to Mio Takahashi from Japan, number 7. And Coach Bevel, what happened? Could somebody please let me know what's going on? Liz Bevel. Cool, calm, collected, always on that sideline is Coach Bevel, whose father coaches at SUNY Cortland, one of the few father-daughter coaching tandems in lacrosse, NCAA lacrosse. Fun fact. Haudenosaunee trying to even things up. Oh, I'm sorry. To get within 1 here. Currently 3-1 Japan. Down the right side alley is Haudenosaunee. Ball pops out of the stick. Look at the pressing defense by Japan. Terrific. And a ground ball pickup. And here comes the Japanese attack. Terrific. Look at that double team and a good stick check. Free position shot. Crandall set. Japan passes in the goal. Nice shot. Really well done. Just a terrific job of noticing the open player. Sometimes you've got to mark up. And number 7 for Japan again. Her second goal, Mio Takahashi. Took a little Air Jordan leap there. Got that one in. They take a 4-1 lead, and I bet you head coach Yoko Shibata has a little something to say about, hey, we're here. Japan, watch out. Pool A play is where, seeds 1 through 5 are. I believe it's seeds 1 through 5. USA, Canada, England. I know those are 1, 2, and 3. And last night, what a show. The pace of the game, USA versus Canada. And there's always that caveat of, as we watch the draw control here, no team has won on their home turf. Now, USA is 2-time defending champion, but they're on their home turf. A lot of questions on local radio to Taylor Cummings. Do you feel pressure? It's a shot. Nice save by Paige Crandall. Taylor Cummings said, no, we're at home. We've got all the support, all the, that we could get. I loved her outlook on it. It will be determined in 10 days. Let's enjoy pool play first. Japan leading here 4-1. Looking very organized. We saw in the last quarter the terrific history of Japan. 7 world champions. So 7 world championships they have. So they have a lot of experience. They've been here 7 times. They know how this works. Watch out for them as a dark horse. Free position shot for number 11. Our player to watch, Kokoro Nakazawa. And she's dispossessed, but again, cannot put that cross anywhere near the head. That will be a foul. Kokoro will do it again. You can see she plays out of Louisville. Very skilled. Looks like a left-hander. Can go both ways. There's Kokoro. She shoots and she scores. Kokoro Nakazawa, our player to watch, gives Japan a 5-1 lead. And there you see it. Did you see that jab step right first to get the defender leaning one way, and then she completely zips around the other way. Little break in the action here. I believe another water break, perhaps? Or it could be a timeout from Haudenosaunee. A water break. It's a good idea, folks. It's warm. Let's take a look at the growth of the Women's World Championship. Since 1982, remember, I believe in England, you look at the number of nations and look at it grow. From 6 to 29. I couldn't be more proud and very honored to be here and calling these games to support this game, the growth of this game, all of these young women coming from all over the world, frankly. Think about it. Think about it if you grew up in Japan and you're You're like, oh, you come here to play in the Women's World Championship. What a tremendous experience. So happy to see it growing the way it has. Well done, World Lacrosse. And you're looking live at the logo in the draw control circle here at Johnny Unitas Stadium. Johnny Unitas, a 3-time NFL MVP for our beloved Baltimore Colts way back in the day. We love Johnny Unitas, a family friend. He and his wife Sandy, their 3 children, Joey, Chad, and Paige, all went to Towson University. It's an honor to call games in Johnny's house. And right after the water break, 8 minutes to go, draw control to Haudenosaunee. Looking to change the momentum here and get on the board. I love the physical play. It's not mandatory that the players wear goggles in international play. And you will see many do not. Japan's got a beat on what Haudenosaunee is trying to do, and unfortunately a foul there. We're gonna have an 11-meter free position shot. Terrific laser bounce shot in by number 2, I believe. That's correct. Number 2 is Maya Scanlon, also out of Irving, New York. She plays her college ball at Jacksonville. Watch this. Just a little bit of movement with her feet, I think, distracted the goalkeeper. 5-2 now, as the Haudenosaunee are trying to claw their way back into this. 6 minutes to go till halftime. The draw control, pivotal. And that's number 13 for Japan. Narumi Nakui, and they will do it again. Generally, the draw control needs to go over your head to be legal. I believe in the NCAA this year they adopted that they would just change possession if it was an illegal draw. And that's an offsides call. Haudenosaunee will pick that up and then start moving in their direction. That's a nice pickup by number 3, Taylor Frink. You would expect an attack player to have those kind of stick skills. Looking to get back-to-back goals here and get back in this game. Haudenosaunee trail by 3. Look at that physical play. Side netting, I love it. Look at this, perfect defending, no foul here, terrific play by both teams. Just like in any sport, the attacker's trying to find a little bit of space and the defender trying to deny it. We saw that right there. Here comes our player to watch for Louisville. Kokoro gives it up. There's the open player, and there's a shot. And again, a whistle before. I would love for almost like the continuation in the NBA, but we're not there yet in international lacrosse. The foul will be called. It will be a free position shot from the 11-meter arc on that left hash. Shot misses wide right. And here comes Kokoro. Here comes the double team. The Haudenosaunee are very clear on the talents of number 11, Kokoro Nakazawa. It's a really nice change of speed by the Japanese attacker. It's a good dump off in the goal to Paige Crandall, the goalkeeper. From Lemoyne College, coached by Lemoyne head coach Liz Bevel, on the sidelines currently for Haudenosaunee. Number 17 for Haudenosaunee, Timmy Bomberry with the ball. Ivy Santana, number 1, fakes the pass, penetrates. I tell you, they may be committing fouls, but the Japanese defense is not giving any ground whatsoever. Number 9 is Hirose. Free position shot for Haudenosaunee. And a shot, and the bounce shot goes in, a shot and a score. And we now have a score of 5-3, Haudenosaunee making a comeback here in this second quarter. Just a minute 21 to go. Such a great camera angle. The goal by number 21, Paisley Cook from Fort Covington, New York. Again, she sort of picked on the midsection of the goalie, which is, you know, stick side. It's kind of an easy save, but you go non-stick side, midsection, not as easy. Target those areas. Draw control again, which turns into a scrambling ground ball. And that looks like a push from behind, and that will go to Japan. So many cool elements to lacrosse. Middle of the field, attacking, defending. Here comes Japan. They're gonna give it up. Good help defense by Haudenosaunee. Didn't get the shot off in time, and that will take us into halftime, folks. You're watching 2022 World Lacrosse Women's Championship here on ESPN. We'll be right back.
Do you know? I've seen it all before. There goes Tiger, just as sharp from the bended knee. My main man, Money the King. There ain't nothing I ain't seen.
Okay, old school. Have you seen someone ball like John Morant? You know you can't. You've never seen anyone like a thing. The point guard queen, Sky, or Chloe Kim. Do you know there's never been anyone else like them? Look, OG, no disrespect. I know you think you've seen everything, but you ain't seen nothing yet. Checkmate. Do you know? I've seen it all before. There goes Tiger, just as sharp from the bended knee. My main man, Money the King. There ain't nothing I ain't seen. Okay, old school. Have you seen someone ball like John Morant? You know you can't. You've never seen anyone like a thing. The point guard queen, Sky, or Chloe Kim. Do you know there's never been anyone else like them? Look, OG, no disrespect. I know you think you've seen everything, but you ain't seen nothing yet. Checkmate.
Yo, yo, yo. Do you know? I've seen it all before. There goes Tiger, just as sharp from the bending knee. My main man, Money, the king. There ain't nothing I ain't seen.
Okay, old school. Have you seen someone ball like John Morant? You know you can't. You've never seen anyone like a thing. The point guard queen, Sky, or Chloe Kim. Do you know there's never been anyone else like them? Look, OG, no disrespect. I know
Every player knows the skills you learn on the field can be the foundation for anything you choose to do in life.
Thank you for the sweat, the tears, the pride, and for the celebration we share.
When I reach for a stick, it's like I'm shaking hands with history. Thank you for connecting me to a greater community.
It's more than a game to me. It's a gift to be a positive force in young athletes' lives. And I'm thankful I can help the next generation develop a love for the sport.
When I was his age, those moments on the field meant everything. Thank you for giving us a way to stay connected, even as they get older.
We're growing beyond goals on the field.
And our futures are united.
You give me the opportunity to fuel aspirations
and to ignite potential.
So thank you, Lacrosse.
For inspiring me to be me.
We are better,
Safer.
and wiser together.
And we're building a stronger future
For everyone.
And welcome back to Johnny Unitas Stadium. We've got Haudenosaunee trailing Japan 5-3. Stay tuned. We'll be right back with halftime highlights. Welcome back to the 2022 World Lacrosse Women's Championship. We're at halftime. We've got Japan with a 2-goal lead, 5-3 over Haudenosaunee, and our halftime highlights dialed up for you right here. Kokoro Nakazawa, number 11 for Japan. We'll start off with her goals. She has been a force in this game out of Louisville. And then number 7, Mio Takahashi, also making it easy, making it look easy for Japan. And our halftime stats, you know, again, you've got to look at the draw controls. Even though Haudenosaunee is up 9-1, Japan still leads. So it's nice that you can still take a lead, but draw controls are so important. Japan's got to figure that out when they come back. And then, of course, on the other side, Haudenosaunee has to figure out how to capitalize on more goal-scoring opportunities. And we will come back with the second half. Stay tuned.
We want the gold medal. We've been dreaming of it our entire lives. But this summer, we want more. We have an opportunity together to change the sport and women's athletics for the better. The eyes of the lacrosse community will be on us. Never has this sport been more popular. Never has this platform been bigger. So what's this about? A team of talented women with a shared goal. Inspiring a new generation, one whose identity is a sense of pride and not a limitation. Relentlessly pursuing equity in our sport and beyond. We want the greatness of all women's athletes to shine. The world will be watching. Let's put on a show. This is more than a medal. Are you with us?
Fasten your seatbelt.
The game you've always loved just found a new gear.
Introducing World Lacrosse Sixes.
It's speed and scoring.
Tempo and transition.
Athleticism and action.
It's big-time energy packed onto a smaller playing surface.
It's the game you've always loved, brought to you at warp speed.
It's lacrosse on the Autobahn.
Don't blink. This is World Lacrosse Sixes.
You're watching the 2022 World Lacrosse Women's World Championships on ESPN. Welcome back, everybody. There is your score at the moment. Japan leads 5-3. It's pretty warm out there, so they took an extra 5 minutes at halftime because they're smart. Nobody is worried about that. In fact, we wish them much hydration right now to get through this third and final. Let's talk a little bit about number 4, Jalen Jimerson, as we see there from Haudenosaunee. Her sister, Allie, plays for Team Canada. And if you were watching last night, which I was, you will notice that she scored a goal and 3 assists. And we've got a little highlight package. There's Dana Dobie feeding, as usual. And there's a beautiful behind-the-back goal. It was a terrifically competitive game. USA did come out on top, 16-11, but everybody was warned. This championship is up for grabs.
Get the inhaler. Keep winning these draws. The only other thing I was going to say, I think they're going a little bit harder than you guys in some aspects. Yeah. Right? They are winning the ground ball battle. That's a hustle stat. That's a who wants it more stat. We have to start matching them, right? Play the
Some wise words from Coach Liz Bevel. As we look at some of the fans out here, don't be shy about bringing your sunbrella. See some of those out there and some true lacrosse fans here to watch Japan.
Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go.
And Haudenosaunee. A lot of beautiful smiling faces. I can't tell you how thrilled I am. 30 nations here in Towson, Maryland. Come out and see. Come and see, folks. If you're not watching on any of the ESPN platforms, come on out. I'm Jamie Watson, so happy to be here with you today. And as we head to the draw control circle, I just want to mention the game of lacrosse begins with the Iroquois Nation. When Europeans arrived in America, lacrosse was already widespread. To the Iroquois, lacrosse is spiritual and a way to give thanks to the Creator. Men receive stick at birth, and this one blew me away. They sleep close to it every night, and they're buried with one. Very, very important spiritual game to the Iroquois. As we get started, and the name for the Iroquois women's national team is Haudenosaunee. And Japan will win that draw control. Coach Liz Bevel of Haudenosaunee imploring her team. It's a wanted stat. You gotta want it. Ground balls. We'll see if they're able to improve in ground balls here in this third quarter as Japan sets up first possession attack of the second half. And there's a shot wide right. Good shot, though, by Japan. Beautiful roll. A drive left. Ball behind the cage. Chisu with a shot. Chisa Kobayashi, number 6 for Japan, gets on the board. Goal number 6 from number 6. Watch this replay here. Nice change of speed. Watch this. Whoop. How do you create space for yourself if you're an attacker? For all those young girls out there watching these great players from around the world, 30 nations, 29 actually. Make sure you change your speed and change your direction, and that's how you create space. Keep watching. Back to the draw control circle. Narumi Nukiu against Haudenosaunee number 2 is taking Maya Scanlon's taking quite a few of these draw controls. Maya playing for Jacksonville in Florida. Another top program on the East Coast.
We're even.
You can hear the call. They're even now. You got the sub on. Ivy Santana to Taylor Frink. Taylor Frink with the ball behind the cage. She'll roll. She'll lean into the Japanese defender who says, not today. Maya. Sometimes you got to know when to pass the ball. Maya trying to get through, but she does draw the foul, Maya Scanlon. And she will get a free position shot on the Japanese goalkeeper. That's number 4. And I believe that's different. It's Maiko. Maiko Iwata. And there's a shot and a score. Terrific left-handed bounce shot for Maya Scanlon. One goal at a time. Maya gets the Haudenosaunee back on the board. Looks like Japan is going with their, I shouldn't say backup, I don't know if it's a backup, but their rotational. Ladies and gentlemen, it's 10 days, pool play, 4 games in a couple days. So coaches have to be, there's the Japanese coach, and her name is Yoko Shibata. You've got to worry about keeping them fresh. You got to rotate players in with, frankly, rosters that are small, 18 and then 2 extras for 20 players. Japan, another draw control, but an errant pass, and Haudenosaunee picks up the ground ball. Racing up the right side with it is Winter Jock. Winter is a high school junior committed to the University of Notre Dame. It's the youngest player I've seen so far, Winter, just a junior in high school. Holding her own out there today with the senior squad. There's some fresh legs for Japan coming through on the clear. Good execution. Shot just didn't go, but they will get a free position shot on the 11-meter arc, and that's our player to watch, number 11, Kokoro Nakazawa. Again, plays her ball at Louisville. And it'll be flipped over to number 17. It won't be Kokoro, it'll be Miho Sakurai. and she'll go right at the cage. And there's a save by Paige Crandall. Terrific save down low, but the rebound goes right out to Japan. And Monica Jones picks that up as Japan resets. It's another ground ball. This is why Coach Bevel says, who wants it? It's a wanted stat. Still going after it. And that will be a foul, push from behind, but I believe Coach Bevel won't be upset about that. Gotta want that stat. It looks like we're gonna have a timeout.
There's a great action for a sausage.
As we look at players drinking water, we've got a weather update for you. It is 85, I believe, or 89, and then a real feel of 95 degrees. One thing about our beautiful city in Baltimore, in Towson, it gets humid here in the mid-Atlantic, and that real feel is what can creep up. And, you know, I say take all the water breaks you need. Just make sure these players stay hydrated. Dehydration is nothing to mess with. So we're about to restart play here as Japan starts with a 6-4 lead. Working the ball around methodically, organized. Japan with a lot of experience, a veteran team, 7 World Championship showings. Great cut, great defense by Haudenosaunee. Oh. It's a nice handoff, shot wide left. Japan maintains possession, closer to that end line when the ball goes out of bounds, as Japan was. They'll continue to take their time. Monica Jones with the ball right now. She gives it up. Oh, that's front and center. What a save by Paige Crandall. Did you see that? Did you see her step out? That's what we call cutting down the angle. She did that beautifully. Oh, that was a beautiful, that's like the finger roll in basketball, folks. She just didn't use any force, but rather a little dink and dunk to the left side of Paige Crandall. Terrific goal. They all count the same. We're going to take a look at this. The first great save. Point blank, Crandall steps up. But again, you got to get the ground ball. Otherwise, there's your goal. By Japan, number 5, Maya Taga. I believe that's her first of the day. Of the tournament. That's exciting. thrilling for all these players to get their first points, first caps. Back to the draw control we go, where Haudenosaunee really has had the better of play, but it's not showing up on the scoreboard. They've got to win the goal stats. And that's a lot of whistles. Haudenosaunee, number 24, brings that down. That's Fawn Porter. Fawn out of Six Nations, Ontario. Fawn currently with the ball. She'll roll behind the crease. Roll inside, and a shot, and a nice save. Good save by the Japanese goalkeeper, Maiko Iwata. Terrific save by Iwata here. It's another skill set in the goal, watching where your attacker's stick is. Is it high? Is it low? Goalkeepers do their very best to try to predict in advance where the ball's going to go so they can make that save, which is why I'm a big fan of the faking, changing levels, deception. Haudenosaunee, Ivy Santana behind the goal. Terrific. Oh, quick stick just over. But she's going to be called for being in the crease. And Japan will clear. Japan in the all-white, moving right to left on your screen. Haudenosaunee in the purple. And that's Miho Sakurai giving the ball up top to our player to watch, number 11, Kokoro. It's fun to say, Kokoro Nakazawa. Plays out of Louisville. Looks like a natural left-hander. Good ball movement by Japan. Excellent defense. Terrific pass on her knees. Kokoro makes that pass from her knees. It results in a free position shot for Japan. Number 6. Chisa Kobayashi. Does she go straight to goal? Paige Crandall gets set. And she will. She'll take a shot. Again, nice stick check. Sails far above the crossbar. One thing that good ball movement will do for you, will do for the defense, is tire them out. And on a day like today, very much matters. So don't be surprised if Japan will take some time here, moving the ball around the wheel, around the fan. Again, pretty good shot, not much of an angle there. Good defense by Haudenosaunee. Just 28 seconds left, and there's a shot, and another save by Crandall off her right leg. Paige Crandall doing a nice job of keeping Haudenosaunee in this game. Only 4 goals. They need to find the back of the net. Not like that, though. That's a unforced turnover. And as the quarter ends, another one. So we're trading goals here. Japan, Haudenosaunee, both scoring. We'll be right back. Stay tuned. You're watching Women's World Championships here on ESPN. And welcome back in, lacrosse fans. Let's take a look at what's going on in the rest of the world here at Towson University. Sweden and Mexico, and there's an 18-6 final there. Most of these you can see where they're final, and the other scores are, you know, what's going. It's interesting to see that final 3 overtime game. Very cool. China overtaking Switzerland there. And the score here at this game, Haudenosaunee and Japan, 7-4. Lots of action, 20 teams in total today playing lacrosse here at Towson University, and those are your updated scores. And that's our player to watch, Kokoro Nakazawa. As we start the fourth quarter here, folks, Haudenosaunee got to get the ball in the back of the net. And Japan just isn't letting them in the game. They're so good. Finally got a draw control there where Haudenosaunee has really been winning that stat. Japan wins that one. They wait for their subs to get on, and they're going to take their time here. Still plenty of time. There is no shot clock. You know, you wonder at what point will teams sort of slow things down. It is hot out there. I probably would myself, but most of the teams have really been going at it. I don't have the number of goals scored, but you just saw the scoreboard. Last night, 16-11. That's 27 goals, USA versus Canada. You like goal scoring? This is the place to be. And there is our player to watch, number 11, Kokoro. Is that number 11? Not 11. She's so excited. Thank you. Number 12. Let me correct that. Because it's important, folks. It is their goal, their name. Sakari Takano. She's got 2 previous World Cups under her belt, and she's the one that scores that goal there that takes Japan, doubles their lead to 8-4. You can see the veteran experience. I mentioned she has 2 World Cups already under her belt. Coach Yoko Shibata has this opening game for Japan. Her team is humming right along. Big smile from her, as she should. Back to the draw control circle. Ivy Santana, number 1, sent in to shake it up in there. Japan does win it. And they'll wait. Oh, what a terrific intercept defensively. First the stick check and then the intercept by Haudenosaunee. Looking to get on the board here early in the 4th. Ivy Santana with the ball. She gets it to Taylor Frank. That's a foul on Taylor. Taylor currently an assistant coach at Albany. Good defense here. Watch the stick check. And then a superlative extension by our player to watch, Lois Garlow. And there's a shot and a save. Terrific save. Point blank by the Japanese goalkeeper. And they've changed up the goalkeeper again. That's number 3. Runa Fujita. And here comes Kokoro. Kokoro takes that shot. Triple teamed, and Kokoro Nakazawa scores. You want to talk about end-to-end action. On one end, here is Lois Garlow trying to get in. Great shot, but a good save. And before you can blink, Kokoro triple teamed, bounce shot in, and we are taking another break here. A wise timeout by Coach Liz Bevel. She knows plenty of time. There's 11 minutes left. And remember, they've been winning the draw control. If you can win the draw control, you know that means you can go down and score, and then you can win the draw control and go down and score. It's when you don't win the draw control and then the other team with no shot clock. As we take a good look at Coach Liz Bevel, terrific season at Lemoyne. This year made the NCAAs, as did Dad Steve Bevel. I believe the SUNY Cortland men, a Division III program, also made the NCAAs. Wonder what it was like growing up in that house. You think it was a little competitive? I think so. Liz, one of the nicest people, though. Discussing how are we going to get back in this game. Well, all right, so they are, doing a good job trying to pump them up. Clearly, they're trailing by 5 goals. They need this draw control. Sure. And we do apologize, folks, for the language. We are often privileged to get into those discussions, but we don't have necessarily control over what is said. Back to the draw control circle. It's a critical moment in this game. Number 21, Paisley Cook, will step up out of Fort Covington. And it looks like there is a violation on purple. So Japan will make an attempt to clear. Just getting double teamed. As you can see, a good time to press for the Haudenosaunee. But Kokoro has got a few things to say. Slow it down. Let's work it around. Oh, and there's just a terrific move, and Monica Jones passing it back out. They're moving the ball around. They really got no intention of going to the goal, and again, with no shot clock, this is a strategy that's perfectly legal. And that pass into Monica Jones, just poorly communicated. Unfortunately, she wasn't ready for it, unable to make the catch. And here comes Haudenosaunee. The plan here, score, win the draw control, score again, win the draw control, so on and so on. A good clear by the Iroquois national women's team, also known as Haudenosaunee, which means people of the Longhouse. Sorry, I was looking down, and there's a goal, and that's how you get back in it, one goal at a time. Just like we said, score, go back and win the draw control. Score again. Here's the replay. Oh, beautiful goal there. Number 24 for Haudenosaunee. Fawn Porter getting on the board. Narumi Nakui for Japan with the draw control. Unfortunately, just missed by the Haudenosaunee. It's been quite the physical battle between these two teams. Japan seeded number 9, Haudenosaunee seeded number 12. Two of the top 12 teams in the world here going at it and playing like it. A little bit of keep away here as there's no shot clock. Oh, it's beautiful defense by Haudenosaunee. Beautiful. And there is a goal. And that's just good change of speed. Once you get your space, you got your defender on your rear, go to goal. And she did just that. And there is another goal. Japan goes up 10-5 as we look at the replay here. Right there. Allison Trice doing her best to try to keep up, but number 17 goes top shelf. Miho Sakurai. Just under 7 minutes we go here in the fourth quarter. Thanks for joining us, lacrosse fans, here on ESPN Plus. Over 100 plus lacrosse games on ESPN Plus, ESPN2. I hope you're enjoying all of the action. I know I am. Haudenosaunee with the ball behind cage. There's no quitting them. It's number 3, Taylor Frank. Look at that. Tremendous defense by Japan. Coaches scouting Japan So the first thing that's going to jump out is tremendous defense. Here comes a free position shot for number 12. That's Winter Jock. We talked about Winter, high school junior, committed to Notre Dame. She'll give it up. Oh, there's Ivy Santana. Ivy Santana says, give me that, and goes top shelf. There's a wanted goal right there. Ivy, top shelf. Again, Haudenosaunee, we're going to take a timeout here or a water break without Jalen Jimerson today. Coach Yoko Shibata there, having a word with her team. Comfortable 4-goal lead at the moment. Let's take a look at our player to watch today. Interesting. Nakazawa's goals. She's having an outstanding game today. As you can see from the highlights, she likes to go left. If you're defending her, make her go right. 3 goals on 3 shots. Kokoro Nakazawa. Still plenty of time. Remember, if Haudenosaunee can win a draw control, that's how you get into consecutive scoring. You get back into games. Lacrosse is a game of runs. And Ivy Santana said, I'll start the next run, and she scored on that last goal. Ivy Santana out of Irving, New York, the pride of Albany, playing at UAlbany for Katie Rowan Thompson, a Syracuse great. Again, this is just the first game, folks, for most of these teams. USA Canada opened it last night, and then we've got 20 teams playing today in pool play. Japan foiling Haudenosaunee's best threats to win that draw control. Haudenosaunee doing their best. And there's a shot on the doorstep, and Paige Crandall says, get that out of here. No goal. Terrific ball movement here by Japan, but a great save by Crandall. Now Haudenosaunee turning the ball over just when they don't want to. I love that Japan's going to goal, though. Looks like number 10 will have a free position shot here. Number 10 for Japan, Maya Fuji. I suspect she'll pull this out. Or not. Maya Fuji with the goal. Pouring it on. 11-6 now. Looking for that dagger with just 3 minutes and 30 seconds. I really thought she'd pull it up, but what a terrific goal. That's why I'm up here in the booth and not on the field. do the thing you don't think that they'll do, and Maya Fuji does just that and scores a goal. Japan playing very much like the number 9 seed, number 9 in the world. Next up for Japan will be tomorrow at 3 o'clock against Argentina. And for Haudenosaunee, they play tomorrow, thankfully, at 7 p.m. against China. Again, tough to get that ground ball for Haudenosaunee, but Japan, they came right in and got it. I'll remind everybody at home, under 2 minutes in the fourth quarter, you will get stoppage time on every whistle or every ball that goes out of bounds. Oh, that's a great cut and a great score. Number 16, Monica Jones. Japan not laying off. Love to see that. No stalling, no working the ball around. Let's just keep scoring. I mean, it's just a good cut. You have to wonder at some point. I mean, both teams dealing with this real feel of 95 degrees. I've been there. I remember. It's really challenging to keep your energy levels up when it's this hot, but hydration is the key, and they've been doing a terrific job on keeping the teams hydrated. Again, just the first game as we look at Coach Liz Bevel and head coach Yoko Shibata. I mentioned they're both playing tomorrow. This game soon will be over, and it soon will be forgotten, and then they've got to start game planning for the next. They are resetting the clock to 2 minutes. Mistakenly ran past 2 minutes. Good to see everybody on top of the action here at Johnny Unitas Stadium. Thanks so much for joining us. It's been a terrific day full of very competitive world lacrosse. And Haudenosaunee will pick up this ground ball. Maya Scanlon getting it forward. Ivy Scanlon, you gotta think she's gonna go right to goal. And there's a cross-handed, what a take. A cross-handed shot, amazing. Did not go in. That was a goal. Good try. Terrific goal by Haudenosaunee. Again, Maya Scanlon. No quitting Maya. Out of Irving, New York, and Jacksonville University. It was a really nice attempted goal, and she does score. Watch the reverse pivot here. Just crossed that line. I do believe it did cross fully over the line. Clock stops, 1:13. Again, you can see how these draw controls become very important. If Haudenosaunee can win the draw control and score, they can get back in this game because the clock stops. And there's a reason Japan is seeded 9th in the world. They're really good too, and they are not giving Haudenosaunee any room to get back into this game. Under a minute to play here at Johnny Unitas Stadium. There's a shot, a left-handed rocket by number 7, and that's Mio Takahashi. She's having a terrific game today. Mio, look at those beautiful smiles. I love her little jump step, jump hop. Goal by number 7, Mio, waving to the crowd. It's a good crowd here today. If you do decide to come out, bring a sunbrella and plenty of water available here, I'm sure, for sale. I saw some really cool merchandise, by the way. I'm gonna head over to that tent. When it matters most, Japan, another draw control. "30 seconds to go. A quick look ahead, folks. Tonight, Australia, England. That's going to be a great game at 8 p.m. A rematch of the bronze medal game in 2017. England dramatic comeback to win 10-9. I'll be watching that. Jen Adams starring for Australia, the head coach at Loyola. There's a nice play on the front and really good defensive work by the Japanese goalkeeper, unable to convert that. Is Allison Trice. 3 seconds. Oh, what a beautiful shovel shot to end the game. Japan will win, and that's our player to watch, Lois Garlow, but tremendous momentum lift for the purple, well, Lois Garlow is a Purple Eagle from Niagara. That's their mascot. Yeah, goal counts. But the final score here, ladies and gentlemen, Japan 13, Haudenosaunee 8. And one more time on the shovel shot. Thank you so much to our great production team. The shovel goal, no look, tremendous. I can see all the little girls running out back trying to perfect that shot right now. Thanks so much for joining us today. I'm Jamie Watson. Such a thrill to be here. Be sure to join future games, 5 o'clock and 8 o'clock here. Should be some good ones. You're watching the 2022 World Lacrosse Women's Championship on ESPN.